Good morning, everyone. It's Thursday, January 11th. I am headed off to work, and here's what I'm taking with me. Same old coffee and tea. Coffee K-Cup with 1 tablespoon of dairy, star fat-free, half and half for 0 smart points. Teamy tea, it's the Teamy Skinny Tea, 1 teaspoon for 0 smart points with lemon juice for 0. Coffee and tea, both 0. Lunch is this last of my Weight Watchers Fresh meals. This is a Weight Watchers Fresh pesto pasta with grilled chicken and vegetables. It is, oh, I'm looking at this, I'm like, 9 smart points. I am not going to eat 9 smart points. But I just remembered that I took off, I think I took off 2 points. Yeah, because I'm counting it as 7. So I took off 2 points for the grilled chicken. If it's 3 ounces of grilled chicken, that was 2 smart points. So I'm taking off 2 smart points for the grilled chicken. So this is going to be 7 smart points. I'm wondering if when I put it in the tracker, it will actually track differently. So I'm not sure. But for right now, I'm counting it as 7 smart points. And the meal yesterday was really good. The salmon was okay, but the one yesterday was really good. So hopefully this one is super delicious. Also, I'll let you guys know what I count it for when I have it for lunch. And then snack today is the Hungry Girls Scoopable Apple Pie with yogurt. Right now I'm using the Greek Gods non-fat Greek yogurt. This is my last container. I'm not going to get this one again because when it separates and you try to stir it again, it stirs together kind of chunky, never really smooths out. So, but it is 0 smart points, and Hungry Girls Scoopable Apple Pie, 0 smart points, and a banana for 0. So everything I'm having today until dinner is going to be 7 smart points for that.
Good morning, everyone. It is Thursday and I am finally doing a walk break video. I feel like I have not been out here walking and talking to you for ages, and I haven't because number one, the weather. It's been rainy and cold and gross, and I don't like to leave my office cocoon when it is cold. Number two, I haven't really been caring about steps like at all lately, so I'm trying to care a little more. Someone is filming over here, so just a moment while I walk by. Okay, so they are filming something behind me. I figured it was very rude to keep talking as I walked by. Anyway, I haven't really cared about my steps for quite a while because I'm just still trying to rearrange my whole workout thing. So I feel like I need to start caring a little more. So now it's sunny and beautiful outside, and my coworker actually said something yesterday. She was like, what happened to your breaks? Like, you were so regular. And just that one little comment, the fact that she knows that I was every day like clockwork, my 2 walk breaks that I needed to get out and get those steps, and now nothing. So I was like, okay, yeah, I need to get back to my breaks. So here I am on my walk break. It's beautiful and sunny today, finally, and all my favorite same people at the park watching me vlog. So anyway, here's my outfit of the day. I do realize that this scarf with this plaid pattern and plaid is a little busy, but hey, I was cold. This is my Venus cardigan, plaid cardigan with a fringe that I love, and these jeans are my size 2 Target jeans, which we all know are not a size 2, but the fact that there's a 2 printed on the inside makes my little mind happy. So these are, yes, my size 2 Target jeans. Anyway, I also wanted to let you guys know that I am feeling much better today, much less bloated and much more my normal self, and I can tell you, I'll tell you why. Number one, I had such a much lighter, normal, better dinner last night than I have been having. As I said in probably the last 2 videos, not having my wine or Bellini created a sort of deprivation in me that made me want to eat more to try and fill that void. So I was telling Angela my life today that it's kind of like the person who is craving potato chips but doesn't want to eat them, so eats a bunch of other random healthier food, but still a bunch of other food, and then in the end eats the potato chips anyway. So I feel like depriving myself of what I really want led to a lot of overeating in general. So last night I ate a very light, much more appropriate meal. I was just barely satisfied, not even full, just barely satisfied. And so I went to bed with a lot lighter stomach. I wasn't full, I wasn't stuffed like I have been. So that is one reason I feel much better today. Less bloated, less chubby. Another reason is because I do not have the beans in my gut anymore. So I really need to try and use up some of those because I have a ton in the freezer that I need to use up and not waste. So I'm gonna try and incorporate those maybe once per week, and just know that I'm just gonna not feel so good like the day after. And then I probably shouldn't be buying beans. And then what else? Oh, and then running. I have been doing moderate runs all week, so nothing too crazy, but just kind of keeping myself in the game. And I know that when I don't run for like 2 or 3 days in a row, I do start to feel physically bloated and gross and mentally depressed and not so good. So keeping with my moderate runs has been helping too. So I feel lovely today. I am feeling a bit of soreness, just a little bit of soreness below the waist. So I could probably reduce the runs maybe from 3 miles to 2 miles, but then I don't want to do that because then I am not going to feel like it's enough exercise for me. So I'm going to try and hold out at 3 miles a day for now. And then, I mean, things could change drastically once I make it past this half marathon on Sunday and then start diving in for the full marathon training. Whew. So, I don't know, we'll see. Anyway, I'm headed back to work. Yeah, it's a great Thursday. I hope you guys are all having a great day too. Hey guys, second walk break of the day. Yay, me. Didn't do any exercise at lunch because I only had a half an hour lunch, which is just fine because I've been working out after work. So I will have a run after work, probably, hopefully 3 miles, just 3 really easy miles. So here's something I wanted to share with you that I kind of remembered about myself. So back when I used to do low carb, there is literally a low carb version of everything. Everything you can think of, there's a low carb version, and some of it is really delicious. Well, I remember that one of the things that actually really derailed me on low carb is that I would make a lot of these substitute recipes and eat them, and they were so good that I ate a lot of them. Doesn't matter how many carbs are in it, doesn't matter how many points are in something. If there's calories and you're eating them in excess, your body is still going to use those calories and you're going to gain fat. So I was gaining at that time because I was making a lot of amazing recipes and scarfing them down. Well, recently it has come to my attention that there are also, I mean, I knew this, but there are also a lot of really good low points Weight Watchers recipes. There are now, it almost seems like a whole bunch of recipes for anything you can think of. The one that is coming to mind right now is the 2-ingredient bagel recipe, but also like the 3-2-1 mug cakes, a lot of the things that people are doing with the fat-free Greek yogurt. I feel like there are so many amazing things out there, a lot of amazing food combinations and recipes that everyone is using. That's awesome. If you use these products and they help you stay on plan because they are lower in points and they are delicious, you should totally make them and use them. For me, I've decided I just can't go there with a lot of these products. I did make the 2-ingredient dough for pizza because that is one thing that is worth it to me, and I don't go crazy overboard on homemade pizza. It's good, but it's not that good. It's not like restaurant pizza. So, but I mean, for most of these things, I don't crave them, so I don't need them. But I guarantee you, if I made several 2-point bagels, I would eat them all at once. if I made a 3-2-1 mug cake or any kind of cakes or sweet things, I'm gonna eat it all. With the yogurt, it's not necessarily overly sweet, but it just tastes so good that I eat too much of it. So I feel like I really have to watch myself with some of these, yay, they're low points recipes, but wait, they taste too good. If you have control enough to eat your 1 or 2 servings and be done, that's awesome, and you should make this stuff because it looks amazing. But I just don't. I just don't. Some things you put in front of me and I'll just eat it all of it. So in this circumstance, it makes me really happy that, sleeper guy back there, makes me really happy that, number 1, I really don't care about cooking right now. Number 2, I don't enjoy cooking right now. And number 3, I don't have the time to cook a lot right now. I'm not at home to be in the kitchen to cook a lot, so I wouldn't be around a lot of these foods. I'm not home to, I don't know, I just don't have the time and I don't have the desire to make a lot of this stuff, and I'm actually thankful for that right now. So I just want to share that with you guys. Kudos to you guys that are making these amazing foods. If you lived in my house, I would eat them all. I keep telling Sally, please just come to my house and cook these things for me because I won't cook them. But if you cooked them, I would totally eat them. So it's a good thing you're 3,000 miles away, Sally. Anyway, headed back to work, and then I'm gonna work out after work. By the way, that Weight Watchers pesto pasta meal was very delicious, and it scanned at 8 points, so that is what I counted, 8 points. Okay guys, it's 9:02 and here's my dinner for tonight. It is steaming hot. Okay, I said I was going to try and put things on a smaller plate, but I found this plate today and I had to use it because it just makes me happy. I love yellow flowers. I've always called them happy flowers. So this plate just kind of, I like it, so I wanted to use it. So I tried not to make it ridiculously full, but once again, I'm having spaghetti squash, and that's, I tend to just, I don't know why I always make too much spaghetti squash. So this time I actually measured it, and I have 1.5 cups of spaghetti squash here. So next time I'm going to try and use just 1 cup and see how that works. It should be just fine. And I want to say maybe I won't eat all this, but we'll see. So this is 1.5 cups of spaghetti squash for 0 smart points. And then I sauteed an onion and some scallops and some cooking spray. Both of those are 0 smart points. I topped it off with some great value fire roasted diced tomatoes for 0 smart points. And the seasoning inside all of that is the Trader Joe's Everything But the Bagel Sesame Seasoning. So everything on the plate is 0 smart points. Over here I have some of the leftover nopales salad for 0 smart points. And then tonight I'm having wine. Let me show you the wine. Okay, so tonight I'm having this wine, which is one that we picked up in Mexico. So this is, I don't have my glasses on, so I cannot tell you. Vino Tinto? Yeah, it's a red wine. Anyway, so I am having red wine tonight. So the reason is because I have gone to Trader Joe's like all week, every day except for yesterday. They are totally out of the grapefruit wine. They said they were getting a shipment in today of the grapefruit Bellini, and when I went in today they said that the truck was delayed and now it's not going to be here until next Wednesday. And then they also said that it may be at the end of their contract with this vendor, so it may be going away completely. So I'm really sad. It's totally messing with me, and I really wanted grapefruit Bellini tonight. They don't have it, so I'm gonna go with good old red wine. I'm gonna drink my antioxidants tonight and bump my resveratrol up, and hopefully it'll be fine. It is messing with my points, however. So one 8-ounce glass of red wine is 7 smart points. In a bottle there is just over 3 glasses, so you would think 3 glasses at 7 smart points would be 21 smart points. However, it does round up, so an entire bottle, if you look it up in the tracker, is 23 points. And I'm actually surprised that when you look up red wine in the tracker, you can actually choose
the entire bottle. So that makes me think I am not the only one who loves their red wine. So I'm doing a bottle of red wine for 23 points. Everything else is 0. I had 8 points for lunch, so that puts me at 31 points for the day. Definitely higher than I wanted, but I'm gonna roll with it, see how things work out.